The rain faded. I was driving my little niece, Saskia, back home to her mother. We saw a rainbow right in front of us. I asked Saskia, what is your favorite color of the rainbow? Purple, she said, like my dresses. Purple isn't part of the rainbow. Purple is a rich shade between crimson and violet. And it's violet that is part of the rainbow. Purple is just a mix of red and blue. I explained it to her. So my purple dress is red and blue? My mother said it was cotton. Do you even have a purple dress? Well, the one with hearts is purple. That one is lavender. What about the one I wore at Uncle Alex's wedding? That's fuchsia. What about the one with hearts? No, that's plum. What about the long one? That's mauve. Mauve? My niece is 9 years old, and she cannot even name the colors? I explained to her, mauve is a pale hue of purple. But don't just say mauve. You have rich mauve, French mauve, opera mauve, mauve taupe. My niece was confused. What about you? Am I mauving too fast? Dear creators, my niece is just like you. She loves to observe and experience, ask questions, judge, and she's well on her way to become a bright, independent thinker. So I decided to show her that she can already find most of her answers if she simply takes a closer look. But Uncle Renko, I will never get all these different colors. But it's easy, Saskia. You've seen most of these shades, hues, tints, and tones before. You smelled lavender. You ate a plum. Simply match them with their color. Confusion struck again. This time it was me, when Saskia decided to rename the colors of the passing cars to shampoo, key, and elephant. Shampoo is not a shade, but I admit that elephant is pretty exotic for a gray tone. And key would be a clever concept if they hadn't already named these shiny, polished colors metallic. She was getting the hang of it already. Uncle Renko, why don't you drive us up to the rainbow so we can see what else we can find out about those colors? Drive us up to the rainbow. Saskia, you're old enough to know that this is not possible. You know what? Let's do it. Let's go take a closer look. Fasten your seatbelts. Let's go chase a rainbow. Not even 200 meters later, I had to hit the brakes. A traffic light, which was radiating red. One of my favorite primary colors. Red, the color of blood, passion, mailboxes. Not in Germany, though. We're not that bloody passionate about delivering mail. Red is a party. We paint a town red. Red creates enthusiasm and energy. It stirs an appetite. That's why the logos of McDonald's, Kentucky Fried Chicken, and Pizza Hut use red to stimulate us, so we binge and stuff ourselves. Enthusiastically, and full of energy. Now, my opinion is a bit colored, and I wouldn't roll out the red carpet for my niece to enter a fast food restaurant just yet. Now, shades and hues have emotions and attributes linked to them. Some of you may know. But did you ever feel their sensation when you were taking a closer look? I asked Saskia, how does orange make you feel? It's warm. It reminds me of fire, carrots, the Dutch. She's pretty witty, I'll give her that. Yeah, orange. Some people say it's the new black. Yeah. And besides that, orange is high in vitamin C and great for a juice or a marmalade. Yeah, how did a citrus fruit enter the spectrum anyway? Other shades of orange are equally as fruity. Papaya, peach, and apricot, tangerine, and pumpkin. Isn't that amazing? Pumpkin is a fruit. Orange sticks out. It symbolizes safety or potential danger. Traffic cones, warning signs, safety vests. The Buy Now button in online shops. It's a sign, danger, danger, you're about to lose your money. In the rainbow, orange is the color between red and yellow. Yet we were staring at it between red and green at the traffic light. The light had turned green. A car behind us honked at us. We continued our journey, and now the rainbow was right in front of us, perfectly framed by the windshield of the car. Millions of tiny droplets of transparent liquid floating in the air, splitting the rays of the sunlight, revealing a color spectrum that creates by an optical arc. Me and Saskia were staring in amazement. The car that honked at us passed us, disturbing the perfect composition. It was a gray car with a gray leather interior, drove by a man in a gray suit with gray hair covered in a cloud of gray smoke. It's a bit dull when the brightest thing in your car is the orange from your cigarette filters in your ashtray. The contrast with the rainbow couldn't be bigger. And the irony didn't go unnoticed to my niece either. He's so boring. He's so gray. Is he? Or is he a sophisticated minimalist that likes your new color elephant? What is actually your favorite color? Mine's azure, the color of the sky on a clear summer day. It's a hue between cyan and blue. When we see blue, we mostly think of water. Blue stands for trust and loyalty. The corporate world embraces blue because it claims to boost productivity and shows calmness. It's also the most opted color for toothbrushes. Some people have the blues. Some people have blue porcelain. A song from singer Moby is about both. Some people have blue blood. That means they're noble. Some people are blue collar. That means they're working class. And when you have a blue cap, you're most likely to be a bottle of non-sparkling water. We live on a blue planet, caused by our deep blue seas, which are actually transparent. Did you ever take a closer look at that? It's a big contrast to yellow, which is a very happy color. The sun, bananas, submarines. Yellow lifts us up, brings optimism. So be happy when your urine is yellow, because if it's an amber, honey, or syrup color, you might have a liver disease. In Chinese culture, a yellow movie is what we call a blue movie, which is strange, because when you watch it, your face goes red. That's not what I told Saskia. I gave her the kids' version. Macaroni is yellow, cheese is yellow, mac and cheese is yellow. Speaking of mixing foods and matching colors, don't expect all lemon colors to be just sour. There's a sweet hue of lemon meringue, the spicy lemon curry, and the pungent bitter lemon. Sunset yellow is a synthetic food coloring which you might know as E110, typical for instant noodles, energy drinks, cheese, and sweets. It got a yellow card due to its potential health issues. It may, or may not, cause hyperactivity with children and is now banned in Norway and Finland. Now, even the most beautiful day has its yellow sunset. And thanks to E110, every meal does now too. Now, as we were getting closer, the soft colors in the sky faded. It started raining again. The sky covered in dark clouds, and the rainbow disappeared. Contrary to the sky, Saskia's mind cleared up. She connected the dots faster than the speed of light. She sensed this new playful layer that you can create an extra dimension if you simply take a closer look. Uncle Renko, my niece asked, tickled pink, I finally get why you're wearing 2 different colored socks. Now, I am not a rebel. Surely you can make 2 different colored socks into something crazy or intriguing, but I was not actively trying to break out of the chains of conformity. I simply didn't notice when I took 2 different colored socks out of the laundry. I didn't notice when I folded them together. I didn't notice when I put them in my drawer. I didn't notice when I took them out of the drawer, unfolded them, put them on my feet one by one. but Saskia noticed. And yes, this made a difference in her perception. If I didn't realize this difference, it made me the goofy, confused uncle. If I had created this difference, it made me the cool, creative uncle. I applauded her attention for detail, because I want to be the cool, creative uncle. Now, dear creators, I challenge you to spot these tiny differences as well. Start looking past the plain basics. Uncover the magnificence of the mundane. Because it's those tiny variations that can impact a taste, a smell, an emotion. Whether pale or pastel, running or bright, the fun starts when you take a closer look.